Okay, and we're live now.
Cool. All
Hi,
right.
hi, Thrifty Tim here with uh, with a special Monday episode of Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim. I probably won't listen.
There we go.
Uh, yeah, I forgot what day of the week it was even, but Sir James is up here with me. But last week I had like a summer cold. My voice was almost gone, so wasn't up here. The week before was technical difficulties because I brought up my or I changed the distribution of Linux that I have running on the computer, my desktop computer, which I do this on. So I had that took a little bit to set everything up. I forgot to do it before I can do my before going live, and they said, "Well, we can't do that," and I apologize for that. And,
No,
so,
no worries. No worries. All good.
beer or pop?
Beer. Corona.
You see, drinking from bottles. So,
There you
so what
go.
have you been up to lately, James?
Oh,
During the last couple
I
of
just
weeks?
spent the last couple of hours outside reading a magazine. I started it and I finished it all in a couple of hours. I'll show you what I was reading and I'll show you some bargains I got too.
Okay.
Got a whole mess of stuff here. Sorry. Yeah, I did an Elvis tribute a couple of days ago, so I still got all my Elvis stuff. It's
Yeah,
a mess around here. I got all my stuff.
I I saw that. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've got two of them. I got part one on Tuesday, and then part two was Saturday night with JJ. So this is a book in that the magazine I just finished reading. Make me big.
Okay. So, yeah. So at the Elvis at the Colonel.
Yeah, make it bigger so I
Oh,
can show
at
you
the
better.
Colonel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember whether it was on Tubi or Filmrise. I know that they have a bunch of Elvis documentaries on there.
So a couple of Saturdays ago, I went to this garage sale, and they had some DVDs. I don't know if they're in good shape. I haven't tested them out yet, but they had you could get three for $5. So I said deal. So I got.
I okay.
Can you make me big?
Oh,
Yeah, it'll be easier to see it.
yeah. Come on.
There we go. Midnight Munchies pack. So we got Cheech and
Oh,
Chong's next movie, Cheech Marin and Born in East LA, and Cheech and Chong's Get Out of My Room. Triple the
okay.
hilarious adventures. Yeah, so I got that, and I also got their famous one, Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke, the very first movie with Cheech and Chong, and this is where they have to drive a van made of weed across the border somewhere, and
Uh,
everybody gets high from the
that's
fumes.
that's the one where they have smoked a Labrador.
Yeah, and also this is the one where Cheech dresses up like a Quaalude in a tutu, and that's the one where they have the low rider rides a
Well,
little slower,
they
and
also
then
do Earache My Eye in it.
yeah, and here's Animal House, Days of
Okay,
Confused,
I
and
have
Fast
that
Times at
one.
Ridgemont High.
I have that one. See,
Because I realized, hey, I don't own these three, so I got those.
last time at Ridgemont High is the, the movie my wife and I went and saw on our first date.
Oh, cool. Okay, you make me small.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pull this over there. Just have to close my mom's door over because her TV's loud. I think she might need to go get a hearing aid.
Oh,
It's getting a little loud now. I gotta have a sip of my beer. I'm dying for this. Oh, that's so good.
well, I haven't bought anything new, but I can show you some of the stuff I've been spending.
Sure. That sounds good to me.
I'm just needing to get.
Oh, I got some good news. I finally saw Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. Is it down to Paramount Plus now?
No, it's not. My friend JJ put it up on his Plex account.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
good quality picture with good sound, but there's Korean subtitles. But if you can get past the Korean subtitles, it looks really good. It's a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it.
Okay, okay, I got a bunch out to show.
Oh, cool.
Because, first of all, after Olivia Newton John died, I figured I'd check it out, her albums
Oh
and stuff.
yes.
So let me make myself big. Okay, uh, the first one is Let Me Be There.
Oh, that's a great song. That's a great picture of her too.
Yep. On it, she does Let Me Be There. She does a cover of me and Bobby McGee. And Take Me Home Country Roads. And, one that demonstrates her vocal range, Angel of the Morning. You won't believe the vocal range she has on that. Next one is If You Love Me, If You Love Me, Let Me Know.
Good song.
Yep, that's on it, of course. And that's also the one with I Honestly Love You on it. And she does a cover of God Only Knows. Of course, a Beach Boys song.
God only knows where I'd be without you.
And next up is Clearly Love.
Ooh, I don't think I've seen that album before.
It's one with Something Better to Do on it. And she does a cover of the Summertime Blues on it. Okay. And a cover of
Calvin's here.
Oh,
You have to give me more time. It isn't Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I had a brain fart, you could say. And
Ooh.
this is Don't Stop Believing.
Isn't that the Journey song? Don't stop
No,
believing.
it's the different one. It was a hit for her, and it
Okay.
also has she does a cover of the Rod Stewart song "Every Face Tells the Story." Okay. Next one is "Come On Over."
Is that the one that has Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain?
Well, she does Jolene on here. Of course, "Come On Over." She sings Green Sleeves on here.
Oh, Green Sleeves. I love that. Do 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 do.
And Don't Throw It All Away. And she does Along a Winding Road on here.
Oh yeah, I've heard her sing that on the Fab Forum on the Beatles channel.
Yeah.
I just don't like the ending of it.
Okay. Here's Nothing Better to Do.
Oh, that's a lovely smile.
Yep. And making good thing betters on here. Slow dancing. She does the cover of Ring of Fire. Another one that was a hit for Johnny Cash.
Ring of Fire, yeah. I fell down. I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Okay, and okay, this is Totally Hot. And I'm just looking for the hits off this one.
Yeah.
A little more loves on here. And she does the cover of Give Me Some Lovin'.
Okay.
Okay, here next is one that got a lot of guys' attention, especially in the video.
Oh, yeah. Physical. To me, I don't know about anybody else, but to me, my best friend Alan, that's her worst album.
Yeah, but I still like the song Tisco and Make a Move on Me. I like off it. I do have her first greatest hits album somewhere, but I couldn't find it when I pulled them out. But here's Greatest Hits Volume 2.
Ooh.
And this is has like Heart Attack, Magic, Disco.
Can't say that I have old radios. I don't even know if she did a movie in 1969. I know she did Grease and Xanadu and the Simple Twist of Fate with John Travolta, but I didn't know she did a movie in '69. Did you know that, Tim?
No, I didn't know that. I have to apologize. Seems like my system keeps rebuffering today. So.
No.
And this one is
fine on my end.
This one is Soul Kiss.
Ooh.
It doesn't really have any hits on it. When I got this, it was still sealed.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh.
And the last one I have is Xanadu.
Xanadu.
The soundtrack.
What? No Grease? No Grease?
I have that on CD.
Oh, okay. Because that's what she's most famous for is Grease.
Yeah.
You got quite some Olivia albums there.
Yeah. Well, see, I've always liked her.
Oh, yeah. That was my friend Alan's first crush. He said, when I get old enough, I'm going to marry her. He told me all his fantasies about how he wanted to meet Olivia. He wanted to sing with her, and he wanted to marry her and all that stuff. And his favorite song of hers is Have You Ever Been Mellow? Or Please, Mr. Please.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now for Patrick Moraz. This is called The Story of I is what. See, he was a keyboard player for, yes, briefly, and then he ended up being the keyboard player for the Moody Blues.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Okay, here's the Burt Bacharach.
JJ.
Hey, Joe, JJ.
Yeah.
JJ, I had a good senior moment. I forgot that it was only Monday today. So,
Yeah, I forgot it wasn't Tuesday. He thought it was Tuesday, but I said, well, let's go with it. Go with the flow.
but my days pretty much blurring together anymore. But this album is one of Burt Bacharach's albums. But on here he does Mexican Divorce, They Long to Be Close to You, Nikki, Wives and Lovers, All Kinds of People, and the People Were With Her, April Fools, Hasbrook Kites, Free Fall, and One Less Bell to Answer. Of course, he wrote all these songs, so. And that's one is Rob McEwen's Greatest Hits, Volume 2, as an actor.
Ah.
Okay, Donny Osmond, Alone Together. And he has the 12th of Never on this one.
Wow.
And Young in Love. And Tears on a Pillow. Well, not that's one that was written by one of his brothers, actually. Next up is a group called Rockets. You
Not
might not
familiar
have
with this band.
they
Not
they
familiar
had
with them.
yeah they had one hit that, and it was from this album. It's from like '79. But the one hit that they had from here is a cover of the old Fleetwood Mac song that was written by Peter Green, which is "Oh Well," and they're a rock band, so from the late '70s. So
Ah. What about you, JJ? You heard of the Rockets? I've heard of the other band, Love and Rockets.
yeah, but this is one from the late '70s.
Ah.
Okay, here's B.J. Thomas Reunion.
Ooh, that's a nice car he's sitting on top of.
Yep,
Or is it a truck?
can't tell. Oh, it's a car.
Okay.
And for, big hit from this album is "Hey, won't you play another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong" song?
Oh, that's a good song.
And he does a cover of "Crying," and "Sea of Love," and "Maybe It's Time to Go." Wait, yeah. Next one. This is it.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Yeah, I screwed up. Yeah, this is German pressing. It's a Little River Band. It's a long way there, 1975 to 1979. It's pretty much a live album, and
Does that reminiscing?
yeah, it has it down there. It's a long way there. Help Us on Its Way, Happy Anniversary, Reminiscing, and Lady are the hits that were on this one. Okay, next one is Mountain Live. It's also subtitled. Shoot, now I can't. It's The Road Goes On. This is the subtitle of it. But on here they don't have the most popular song is the one that takes up side 2 on here, which is Nantucket Sleigh Ride.
Ooh.
That it doesn't have the Witch Queen of New Orleans on it, so. And then I go from that to some soul.
Nice.
I've got Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Donny Hathaway, Staple Singers, and Ray Charles recorded live at Newport in New York. Like Ray Charles does.
Okay. Oh, my mom was just telling me she's going for a walk up the driveway.
Okay. Yeah, but that Ray Charles does every Saturday night. Just a Man. Those two songs. Aretha Franklin does Brand New Me. And that's all they have for her on here. The Staple Singers have it has "You Gonna Make Me Cry" and "The Lord Will Hear." Those are the two songs by them on here. Stevie Wonder does "Signed, Sealed, Delivered," and Donny Hathaway does "Valdez."
Huh.
So that's all I've been listening to.
Wow, that's awesome.
Paul, did you want to come up too? I can give you the link.
Yeah, come up and join us, Paul, if you're not busy. Never mind, American Dream was Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. I remember the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. You don't hear much of them no more, do you?
I've saw them in concert 3 times.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. First time was during the short period that they're going by the Dirt Band.
I have a great Elvis CD to show you. You want to see?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This is the Elvis Comeback Special.
Okay.
It's got all the songs on it and memories. My favorite is If I Can Dream on here. Da-da-da, da-da-da. And you know what? I found out from the magazine I just read that this song was written about it was about the assassinations of Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay.
And the lyrics, for this day and age with COVID and all, I think this song fits well into this age. And here he is in the stance during the song, and there's some pictures in here. If I can get it out. So here's the back. But they say NBC.
I missed. Okay, I missed part of that because my computer was rebuffering again.
Oh, and here he is during the part in the leather suit at the beginning. We did all his hits. And there's different shots of Elvis from the show. And some more credits. And now I will tell you what's on this disc. If I can get this back in here. Come on, Sleep, go back in. Doesn't want to cooperate with me. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. I got to get a magnifying glass. Just give me a second because the writing's so small. I can't see it. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, you're back now. I was about to take you down, but you're back now.
Oh, I'm here. I just have to go across the room here. Okay, let's see here. We got Trouble, Guitar Man, Lottie Miss Claudie, Baby What You Want Me to Do, Dialogue Medley, Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog, All Shook Up, Can't Help Falling in Love, Jailhouse Rock, Don't Be Cruel, Blue Suede Shoes, Love Me Tender, Dialogue, Where Could I Go But to the Lord, Above My Head, Saved, Baby What You Want Me to Do, That's All Right, Mom, That's All Right, Blue Christmas, One Night, Tiger Man, Trying to Get to You, Memories, Medley, Nothingville, Big Boss Man, Let Yourself Go, It Hurts Me, Guitar Man, Little Egypt, Trouble, Guitar Man, and If I Can Dream. So we got a lot of good hit songs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can make me smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
but with me, I got watched a bunch of movies on like Pluto and stuff too over the
Oh,
past.
well, let's talk some movies. Tell me what movies you got there.
I can't remember the names of all of them now. They have because on Pluto they have a bunch of channels for movies on it, and okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can't remember what all the movies are that I watch. A bunch are thrillers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Uh, because I tend to just for some background noise. Oh, hi, Mike. But uh, I've I can't remember the movies now. I'm could kick myself for that. Like I watched some Matt Tell movies and stuff on Cinevault. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you probably remember those from the back in the '70s with Dean Martin, like '60s, early '70s.
Kinda,
Or
yeah.
he's something like James Bond in them.
Oh, well, I know there was a James Bond kind of film series in like Flint or Our
Oh
Man
yeah,
Flint or
I remember
whatever.
that. Yeah, but see, Matt Tell was more of a
I
humor.
might. Yeah,
Yeah, see, Mike, James said hi.
I said hi. Sorry, Mike. I'm just a little out of it today. Uh, I like that one song at the end of GI Blues. You ever get one of those days, boys? Yeah, that's a
Oh
good
yeah.
song.
Another one from GI Blues I like is Puppet on a String.
No, Puppet on the String is from Clambake. No, sorry,
It's
Girl
on GI
Happy.
Blues. It's Puppet on a String is from GI Blues.
No, it's from Girl Happy.
No, actually, it's on GI Blues. And no, that's my favorite Elvis movie.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what's wrong. How is it on GI Blues? Because it's a girl. It's a song from Girl Happy, where he goes to Fort Lauderdale and he has to look after Shelley Fabre and he sings it to her at the hotel.
Well, in GI Blues, there was a guy that was they went for doing a puppet show and like a Punch and Judy one, and the guy that was doing it, he had some health problems, so Elvis took over and he did the puppet.
Yep, Jorgen's on his way. He's going to join us. No. Well, I like Elvis in every genre of his life. But the young Elvis is the best when he started out because that was when he had the best hits and all that when he was with Sam Phillips and all that kind of stuff for Sun Records and all.
Yeah,
But then it teetered near the end, and then we lost him, and that was not fun.
no.
No,
I just when he started gaining all the weight and stuff, he still had some good hits at them, but just that when he gained all that weight, you didn't see him as often making appearances.
mm-hmm.
That's one of the movies I did watch. Girls, girls, girls. So
Yeah,
I watched that on the Paramount movie one on Pluto.
uh, why did it? Well, wait, why am I familiar with that, Mike? Did he really try to get the Beatles out of the country? I don't know why he would do something like that. I don't remember Elvis
Neither
doing
do
that.
I.
But what he did was, I remember when he went to visit Tricky Dicky, he gave the president a present, and guess what it was? Take a guess, Tim. I know what it is. I want to see if you
I have
know.
no idea.
He gave him a gun. He gave the president Richard Nixon a gun. I will ask her, Mike. Well, I'm sure it's true, but I just don't remember it. Oh, there goes her leg again. Poor Sadie.
Oh,
My dog's having trouble walking. It's because her toenails are so long and she slips on the floor. So I just watched her go over in the corner there, and she was just walking, and she was kind of slipping and sliding. Reminds me of the song "Slipping and a Slide and Beeping and a Hide." Da, 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 da. You know that song.
uh, I'm not really sure. I was just looking at some of these comments in the peanut gallery. But Mike, I hate guns also, but I proved that I can shoot them. I got a small arms expert ribbon when I was in the Air Force. So,
Hmm.
so, so have you? I didn't notice. Have you started doing your regular shows, or is it more sporadic yet?
Oh, I'm starting to get back into it, and I've been shirking my duties. I should be doing my daily vlogs every day like I used to. I got to get back into doing that. I woke up this morning and I felt so inspired, but I don't know what it is that's inspiring me at the moment. I haven't figured that out yet, but I
Well,
got to get back to doing my daily vlogs. I got to do some more streams, but I have my daily routines on Sunday because I have Docus. Well, it's 5 o'clock here, 4 o'clock his time because he's in Ontario. He's only an hour behind me, and usually at 1 o'clock I have Richard Calvin Wazoo, where we have the Sunday Sunday brunch bunch. Say that three times fast.
yeah.
Kind of a tongue twister, and we do all the different genres of music throughout the years. So our next one is going to be the year 1989. He couldn't do it on Sunday, so we're gonna. I guess it'll be next Sunday. So I kind of have to see what days I'm gonna do my streams, but I'm gonna get back into doing it a lot more. So hopefully I'll get back into doing it soon. But I'm just slowly getting myself back into it. And I have another interview that's coming up soon. I'm just waiting for the person to get back to me and let me know to set it up. Uh, uh, James, if you trip over your tongue, you might need to see a professional linguist. Oh, I might have to, Mike. You never know.
My computer was refreshing there, so uh, but I might have to look at that. I'll have to check some settings so it doesn't rebuffer so much. Uh,
So what? So what? So you got a new operating system for the computer?
it's another different as distribution of Linux than I had before.
Ah, did you
Uh,
install it yourself, or did you have a professional put it
I,
in, or what?
I installed it myself. I was a computer professional. Paul can tell you that.
Oh, cool.
I I was I was I worked on mainframe computers all the way down uh, to desktop computers. So,
Ah,
uh, and I've also worked on cash registers. And
cash register. Wow, that's cool.
see, cash registers are more like our computers, but they're made for specific uses. Uh, uh, so they have the main things they control are the different items hooked up to them, like scanners and the printer and the video stuff like that.
Ah, just give me a second here.
That one of the big reasons why I switched it is that this is the computer I also use. See, I've been working on digitizing my records because I know I have to start getting rid of some of my records. So when I spend them for digitizing them, I check for flaws and stuff if I see them that
Yeah.
leak on.
One thing I can't understand is how. Um, Do you know Patrick, the vinyl archivist?
I've seen them some, yeah.
Well, somehow he has a nickname, the Sacktown Ripper, because he rips vinyl albums, onto his computer. But I don't know how that works. Do you know how that works?
Well, I have my computer. I have tape out from my receiver going to the line import on the back of my computer, and then I
Hmm.
use some software called Audacity,
Ah,
and they have it out for Windows computers also. So, and that's how I digitize mine.
oh, cool.
And that's the main thing I do on this computer that I do my videos on.
Ah,
Okay, old radios use Audacity also.
and Wasega George has finished work, so he's
Okay,
on his way home, and then he'll come and stop and join us.
okay. And see, for Paul, Mondays are usually one of his days off, so he
Yeah.
might be busy doing something. Over the weekend, I went to a wedding. My daughter's best friend from since fifth grade got married, so.
Oh yeah.
And my daughter was one of her bridesmaids, and uh, she used to always come to our house, and her and my daughter would be doing stuff together. Her and her sister and her
Oh
sister.
wow, that's cool.
So her and her sister were like a couple more daughters to us.
Ah. Well, I went to a farmer's market 2 Saturdays ago with my friend Billy. Well, her real name is, I'm not going to say her real name. I'm going to keep it private, but um, she calls herself Billy. And we went to this farmer's market, and they had a lot of beautiful stuff. But some of it's pretty pricey. I mean, for blue cheese, you're going to pay for the nose. I was going to buy some, but I said, when I saw the price, I'm like, no, no, thank you. Not going to happen. And then we went to this art studio building. It's got art all over the walls, and then it's also a music place. You can record songs in there. They got a recording studio in there. You can learn dance. You can learn singing and all sorts of different things. And they have a pizza place down in the basement. And I thought it was the most. I don't know. That place must have been built in the 1800s. It's creepy,
Hmm.
and I really liked the place, and it had this certain smell to it. I can't describe the smell, but it had that old timey smell in there. You know what I'm talking about? When you go into certain places, it's got this old timey smell from
Yeah,
way back when.
like sort of musty and stuff.
And they had an old movie projector that for 35 millimeter film on
Okay.
display downstairs next to the pizza place. I was like, wow, it was beautiful. and I've never seen anything like this place before in my life, and I want to go back there again. I want to know the history of this place, how far back it goes. Jorgen,
Hi,
hey, hey.
Jorgen.
I think someone has switched the calendar. It's not Tuesday, it's Monday today.
Put it this way, I had a brain fart, okay? Plus, I've been feeling good this morning, so I decided to do one in case I have a migraine tomorrow when it's time.
Yeah, we just go with the flow because Calvin texted me earlier, said Tim's going live. I'm like, what? It's not even Tuesday, and I looked, and I was like, oh my god, he's going live today. So I said, well, let's just go with it.
Well, like I said, I'm doing good today. Never know, tomorrow I might have a migraine for this. So
I was thinking of the title. It says Tuesday afternoon in the title.
right. But see, that's a song by my favorite group.
Okay.
Because my favorite group are the Moody Blues.
Mm-hmm.
It's a song by a Swedish group called Stone Cakes also.
Okay. So have you got anything new lately, Jorgen?
Have I got anything new?
Perhaps he does. I've seen all this twice, but it's okay. This will be my third time seeing what Jorgen has. But he's got some really good stuff.
Starting, we have that.
Okay.
And we have that.
Big.
And we have, for starters, Depeche Mode 101 live double CD set. Normally this is pretty pricey in vinyl version, not under $20. I got it for $5.
Yeah, you get. That's one thing that Doc would call it bargoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have some vinyls. We have I don't know what it is with Duke Ellington and small groups. They keep coming everywhere right now all of a sudden, and I'm happy for it. So I picked up another one, Duke Ellington and small groups.
Okay.
And Count Basie meets Bond. He plays big band arrangements of James Bond songs from Dr. No to Thunderball.
Okay, that should be good.
Nice.
And I'm very satisfied with this album. There is a movie called I Want to Live. A movie about prostitutes who gets accused and sentenced to death for a murder she didn't commit. There are a lot of jazz in that movie. There are 2 soundtracks, one with a big band with Johnny Mandel arrangements that I have. There also is a second soundtrack with a smaller band with Jerry Mulligan that I only until recently had an EP of, but now I managed to find the entire other soundtrack also.
Okay.
So now I guess the only thing I have to do is see the movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
Neither have I.
So now the big part. I'm going to take the most important.
Hey, Calvin.
Long time no seen, Calvin.
Hey.
Neil Sedaka, Laughter in the Rain. Spanish
Okay.
release.
Yeah. Okay.
Calvin has also seen this. We have a Swedish band called Zang Tung.
Okay.
Strange name.
Yeah, especially starting with 3 Z's.
Yeah. Janice Ian goes
Okay.
disco with Georgia Moroder as a producer.
I might have the album with it on. I have several of her albums. Okay.
Great song though. Haircut 100.
What song is it?
I remember they had a hit on there, but I can't remember the name of it now.
David Works and Boy Meets Girl. Boy Meets Girl is this title here.
Oh, there we go.
Everything But a Girl, British, laid back. Johnny Marr from the Smiths plays harmonica here, so it sounds it's Smith style.
Nice.
What did Morrissey think of harmonica playing?
Do know. I guess that you heard of a song called Volare, oh ho.
Volare, whoa.
Originally named Nel Blodet Pinto de Blue. It was original Eurovision Song Contest participation in 1958. I managed to find Domenico Modugno's original on vinyl, blue vinyl.
Ooh.
That's a nice looking vinyl.
Smokey Robinson, You Are Forever.
Okay.
From the album Being With You, that I thought was a disappointment, but they had some songs that was actually good.
Oh yeah, JJ will love that one.
Bill Joel called to me.
I have that one. I have that one on CD. I know.
Yeah,
I might have it on vinyl also. I can't remember.
In our series, sports songs for sport arrangement that is very forgotten. The theme song from Wimbledon 1989.
Awesome.
Chris Thompson, produced by Harold Faltermeyer.
Okay.
Paper Lake, Genesis.
Okay. That's not bad.
Moby, Go, an early Moby.
Okay.
We have Peaches and Herb.
Oh.
Roller Skating Mate, Part 1 and 2. It is from the Twice the Fire album from 1979, an album that I was very disappointed at because I thought the album before that was really good, but then they have turned into disco and didn't fit in one at all. But this is a good song though.
That's happened with several groups in the 70s. They've felt that they have to try doing disco after disco got so big that they tried doing disco songs.
It worked for some, it worked for 3 Degrees, but it didn't work for Peaches and Herb.
It worked for Kiss too on one song.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that Peaches and Herb had 1/2 foot in since they were our soul group.
Right.
This is a Swedish group called Lustans Lakejer that when they had a small try to do an international career named Vanity Fair. This is an obscure song by them that I had no idea existed. What's the redheads promise the blonde ones keep? I don't know. I have the album from this year, 1984, and it's not a part of that. It's in Swedish, that one. But The Whispers, Lady.
Okay.
And the other side, I Love You. And I thought that the B side were better than the A side in this case.
You have to turn the volume up when you listen to them?
We have Leo Sayer, More Than Words Can Say.
Okay, that's a good one. I have the LP for that. I know that for sure.
Yeah, and I think that I also have the LP. I bought it only because of this song, because this is one of the extremely few Leo Sayer songs that I like. So now I can call away the album now when I have the single.
Yep.
This is a Swedish studio musician that got a chance to do some interesting albums. Basse Wickman, Cynical Girl, really good Swedish AOR light pop style. Art Garfunkel, I Shall Sing from 73.
Okay.
Wow.
I might have that one on LP.
Winter World of Love, Engelbert Humperdinck.
Okay.
Ah.
I have a few of his LPs also.
Take my heart. I really like the arrangements that they does, that they have. Engelbert
Yeah.
Humperdinck. This is a Swedish group from my city right here, Sundsvall, called Distinct. I saw them live in the beginning of June. So I got
Okay.
I discovered them there. This is an older one from 1982, a little Swedish new wave rock.
Okay.
I don't think they thought out their name very well
Nah.
because it kind of rhymes with stink.
I got that distinct feeling. Bad Manners, a British ska with very large dose of humor. Huge fan of them. This is Special Brew. The most famous is their version of Kan Kan.
Uh-huh.
More Peaches and Herb, reunited in a Spanish release.
Yeah, that's a good song by them.
That is from the album that I do like by them.
All right.
We have some OJs, Sing a Happy Song, some classic Philly Soul from 1979.
Nice.
I think there's not often I find the OJs on a 7-inch.
Right.
Dang.
Melba Moore,
Ah.
Next to You, Everything's So Good About You. Coming to some jazz, we have some accordion jazz.
Oh.
Accordion player Lill Arne Söderberg, and Lill is Swedish for version little.
Okay.
Accordion with a jazz quintet. We have here EP with various jazz songs with Sam Price. We have Lester Young, Gerald Morton, and Errol Garner, released on Jazz Tone. Accordion jazz with Art van Dam Quintet. Art van Dam is from Holland. One of my favorites accordion jazz players.
Ah.
Sophisticated. Brothers Johnson, Stomp.
Okay.
I have this one already, but not with a proper sleeve. So I thought it costed 20 cents. So for 20 cents, I could get a proper sleeve.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Oh, yeah.
J.R. Ewing. This was a comedian country song by a man who called himself T.R. Dallas, of all names.
Yeah, I sort of laughed at that because with AR getting shot on the show Dallas.
Yeah, who shot J.R. Ewing? Who shot old J.R. down? Who shot that son of a Texas gun that night in Dallas town? This was released in 1980 in the original version by T.R. Dallas. That was the time when J.R. was shot in American TV. In Sweden, we are a little bit after. So in Sweden, it was 1982 he was shot. And then they made a new release, but with Swedish country singer Mats Rådberg doing singing the songs instead. Selma Houston.
Okay, I have that LP.
Yeah, I have the LP, and I discovered also that I already have this single, but in English. This is a Spanish release.
Okay.
I haven't made up my mind which one to keep, the Spanish release or the other one.
You have every LP ever made, Tim.
No, I don't.
Andy Gibb, also Spanish release, Shadow Dancing, that I also had
I have the LP with that on also.
You know, Mike, I asked the very same question last night. Is she related to Whitney?
No, she's not married. She's not related with me. Many thought that, but it turned out that she isn't. I also, in this case, I have this one already, so I don't know which I will keep. This one, Spanish release, or the other one.
It's hard to be dancing when you're sitting down.
Hard to be dancing when you're a shadow.
Yeah.
Now a couple of blind buys for 10 cents that this costed. I like to do blind buys and see if I can find something good that I haven't know what it is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When it's cheap, you can find some good artists.
Yeah. This is Tamara, not Tamara, but Tamara and the Sea. One of the most stupid names I've heard. The name was made up by Jesse Johnson from The Time, a soul band that is most famous for giving us Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis that was in that band. Jesse Johnson was producing this. Now, the name might think that it might be pretty stupid, but this is Margie Cox, and she is from Minneapolis. So this sounds a lot of Prince. It's actually really good Prince sound here.
That's up far from my hometown. My hometown's only an hour and a half drive from Minneapolis.
Yeah, and to further the connection, Margie Cox later became a member of the Prince New Power generation.
Okay.
We have River City People, a British band that I never heard of. Walking on Ice. Sounds pretty much like if you take Tapao, the band, mix it up with Pretenders, and it doesn't sound all that good actually. This from 1989 sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Little Sandy Croft. The song Heartbreaker sounds like it could be made by Chris Rea in country style. And it doesn't sound all that bad. It sounds pretty good, very good. The most unique thing is that this girl is only 13 years old.
Oh.
And when she sings, you can't possibly hear that she's 13. She sounds like a less raspier Stevie Nicks.
Okay.
What year is this single from?
1980. 84.
Yeah, because the cover looks like it's from the 1960s.
No, it just had a little 80s hairstyle.
Looks like Marie Osmond.
Yeah, and Priscilla Beaulieu.
And it's actually she does country. She's been for Waylon Jennings and Lee Greenwood and so on. But this is more of a sounds very much Chris Rea with some country in the edges, and I actually like it. And I'm very impressed by her voice. 13 years old and sounds so extremely mature, at least for on the A side. So has been a really slow start of the summer, but it ended. Oh my God! Really good.
Okay. I will see if
Nope.
So is that all?
That's
Okay. So Calvin I know you must have gotten more stuff in.
Oh, I don't have too much yet. I'm still waiting to get invoiced on some stuff.
Okay.
And then I had a new plan set up for the day, and then you ended up going on today. But I'm gonna try anyway. Hopefully you'll be on next week.
Well,
And I'll explain what I'm talking about in a
Depends on how
I'll
you
explain
feel.
what I'm.
Well, thank God you texted me, Calvin, told me that he was going live. I'm like, what? It's not even Tuesday. How could that possibly be? And then I texted Morgan.
I was doing what I was doing because it wasn't Tuesday.
Well,
You know?
sorry about that. I had a brain fart. Plus, I was feeling good today.
That's okay. You just caught me on foot walking back when I wasn't planning on walking back.
Oh.
Because you had me walking in the middle of the hot sun. It's like, gosh darn it.
Well, I was surprised when you told me where you were at. You told me he was at a library.
Yeah, but I walked there.
Ah.
But
Because I figured I was going to do some. I ran some errands and then went to the library and then decided, I'll just do some things on my tablet and then leave at like 6-7 o'clock when the sun's going down and it's humid, but at least the sun isn't beating down on me.
That's just that I thought you were allergic to
Water,
library.
Mike.
Since you don't read too much.
No, I just look at the pictures.
Uh-huh.
So he gets me like Playboy, Hustler, Gallery, Penthouse.
Playboy.
Okay, so anyway, I got a couple bargoons. And first one, this is a little help from Elliot Cruz, because I think he showed her one of his videos. I've heard about her for a long time, but never paid any attention to her until she was on Austin City Limits during an award ceremony, when she was put in the Hall of Fame, and a band that I do like, Wilco, was also going in on the same day. And this is, she's kind of country folk, a little blues, alternate country. Lucinda Williams.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of her.
Car Wheels on a Gravel Road. Yeah, kind of gave all you guys a little sample. I didn't know who would know and who didn't. Oh. Technical difficulties. My booklet's stuck. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Okay, got it.
Oh, song lyrics.
And please excuse me for the background noise. A park person is doing stuff in the back of the clubhouse, and then we got a crew is resurfacing our pool, and I'm right next door to the pool.
Ah.
Okay.
So you might hear some noise. They might be on lunch break. I don't hear any loud noises. So anyway, the things I like best off here were Concrete and Barbed Wire. I Lost It. And then the title track, Car Wheels on a Gravel Road. So I got to check out more of her stuff later on. And then my other $1 bargoon, because that was $1 bargoon. And, oops. What's the name of it? Yeah, because they don't have it on the front. Playing with My Friends, Tony Bennett Sings the Blues. That's the booklet.
Okay.
Ah.
I like
And
Tony.
he's basically he's doing a couple songs on his own, but most of it's like duets. And then at
Really
the
cool.
end, it's like almost everybody he did a duet with is like doing the last song.
Oh, Katie Lang.
And there's this must have been around when The Sopranos was on TV, because it looks like Billy Joe's like after the recording session, he's going to try out for a role in The Sopranos.
Okay.
The way he's dressed, looks like he's ready to go on The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Is that some kind of an earlier part of the stuff he has out now with Lady Gaga?
Yeah, this is before that.
It's part of the series.
This is 2001.
Yeah, but I think it must be part of the same series.
I don't know. I thought that stuff he did was with Lady Gaga. Was this with her? No?
What song does he sing with Billy Joel?
because this is New York State of Mind. It's not bad. It doesn't make much sense because I associate Tony Bennett with San Francisco. But it sounds good, though, because you got B.B. King, you got
Nice.
Sheryl Crow, Ray Charles, Bonnie Raitt, Natalie Cole, K-Star. Obviously, you said Katie Lang. They did keep the
Yeah.
Faith Baby.
Wow, that's a good cast of characters there.
So I did get my weekly segment, but I'm going to do this because, like I said, I was at the library thinking I don't have much to show tomorrow. So I said, I'm going to try something. I said, instead of just listening to a bunch of music on my phone or on my tablet, why don't I just, since I needed to go to the library to drop off my absentee ballot, because we got voting tomorrow, I said, why don't we get some CDs, and then I could listen to them and then show them and then give them a review. But unfortunately, I didn't get to listen to anything yet. But I picked up 5 CDs. Now, I listened to this a while back, but I wanted to listen to it again to see if it was worth getting, because most of my Monkey stuff is old. It's nothing after they reunited, other than when they did a reunion tour and they put out a greatest hits album around the same time. And I showed it before. I got all the 3 Monkeys that did the tour. I ended up winning. I already had concert tickets for one show because where they were playing, they were doing 2 shows because Weird Al was opening. And I had tickets to the second show, and then I just called in on a lark just to see if I could win tickets to the first show, and I got the trivia question right, whatever it was, and ended up tickets for both shows.
Awesome.
But this is one of their later things. This is Good Times from the Monkees.
Oh.
Birth of an Accidental Hipster. I believe one of the Gallagher brothers from Oasis wrote that or co-wrote it. I Know What I Know, You Bring Me Summer. That I remember. I think that might have been a single. Oh, big fat booklet. Oh, there's them.
Nice.
The rest of it's just lyrics and little pictures of stuff. But that's the only picture. I think that's the only picture of the Monkees.
That should be a good listen.
And then, obviously, I know this song, but only thing I know from this band is their famous songs. I said, why not get the CD and see if I actually like this band? So I got Iron Butterfly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Oh, I had that on vinyl.
Back in the day.
Because all I know is the song. That's all I know.
The song takes up one side of the vinyl.
It's a good one. You're gonna like it, Calvin. I had that on cassette.
And I never heard of it, to no one's surprise.
Yeah. Doom, 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 doom.
I don't know how many of you have watched the Tim Allen show, the one where he has the show and stuff.
Oh, Home Improvement?
Yeah,
Not the VC Tim Allen.
No. But this one, there's one episode where he scares his the 2 older boys because he got the little one to help him out because they were always picking on him. Well, anyway, he puts on, they dug out old album, Iron Maiden album, and they put in strobe lights and stuff and started playing it, scaring out the boys, or scaring the two older boys with that, saying that they are from outer space and stuff.
Okay, this is another band where I know a bunch of singles, but I never played an entire album. So I decided to get Crash from the Dave Matthews Band.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Mostly just lyrics, not too many pictures.
Yeah.
And if they're pictures, they're like, I don't know, they're weird. Because they're either blurry or like the person's head's cut off, or I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were drunk when they did the photo shoot. Or maybe the person who was doing the photo shoot was drunk.
Thing. Yeah.
Or maybe both.
Yeah.
Could be.
What do we got on here? Yeah, obviously we got Crash Into Me. That one I know. So Much to Say. I think I know that one. Tripping Billies. Proudest Monkey. I don't know any of these other ones. Drive In, Drive Out, Say Goodbye. Number 41. I guess number 40 wasn't very good. They skipped that one and put number 41 in it. Too much. That one, I know that one. So we'll see if I like that record. And then, oops. This is not a CD that I picked up. This is a CD that I've had. I think I showed this on Jane's before because I think Calvin Wazoo is into Robin Hitchcock.
Yeah, I think you showed it on my stream once.
He's a big fan of Sid Barrett. Because a lot of the documentaries that are on Sid Barrett, you see him in them talking about him. So there's that. So I decided let's try another one, and this must be without the Egyptians because this just says Robin Hitchcock.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this one. I just said, "Ooh, I don't know this one. Pick it up."
Wow.
Yeah, his hair's kind of salt and pepper. This must be older. I don't know if I can find a year on it. I'm blind in one eye, can't see out the other. I don't see a year on it.
Maybe it's on the CD itself, maybe?
No, that's what I was just looking.
Is it by chance on the Capitol label? Those are the ones where I have trouble reading the dates on. I need to use a magnifying glass and everything.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what label it's on.
Yeah, because nowadays they make the print so freaking small you can't see a damn thing.
Because the disc says Tarpon Springs Library. I know they didn't make this. Yeah, I actually don't know who produced this. It's probably in the credits somewhere. 19. Oh, I can't read that. It's like in crayon. I don't know if that was the bottle.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Don't know why they choose to do it in red lettering.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I thought I'd be able to listen to them tonight and go on the stream tomorrow. I could have looked up what year it was. And here's a band, because sometimes just to pick up some spare change, there's an app you can get where you can do some surveys, listen to music, and you get paid a little bit of change. And
cool.
And one of the because I think it's called Mode something app. And anyway, I got kind of tired of listening to the classic rock station because it's basically like the same 40 songs, and
And
then they
it's,
just
it's
repeat the same songs again. So I started
I was gonna
doing more, listening to more modern music, which is not like me very much. But
Is
here's an Italian band with a Danish name, and it's pronounced Måneskin.
Hmm.
They
I
are
was
from Italy. This band came in the Italian version of the X Factor. They came in second place in
And they won the Euro.
2017, and I have no idea how to pronounce the name of the record. But this is their second one. They did one in 2019. I think this one is 2021.
Here in Europe, they're only famous for one thing, and that is that they won the Eurovision Song Contest last year.
Yeah.
well, Calvin. I was going to say I thought of a color movie that you have watched.
So I'm interested because I know one song I heard on the station, but I don't know anything else. So we'll find out if I actually like this band or not.
Well, it's always fun to try other stuff out.
If it is to any help for you or Calvin, the little I've heard, I haven't been impressed one bit. So maybe you like it then.
Yeah. That's probably a good sign. Jürgen doesn't like it.
Don't tell you.
It's up my alley.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. I need to get a drink of water. So let's make me small, and then I go back and do my weekly segment in a minute.
Okay,
Right,
I was going to say I thought of one color movie that you have seen. Xanadu.
Yes. I've seen that many times.
Yeah, since you like Gene Kelly.
Yeah, too bad I have too much money tied up in records. I found. Oh yeah, because I have them saved in my eBay names. So it came up, and then I saw not a new picture, but a picture I hadn't seen before from the movie. It's the dance scene when he goes in and gets when they're ready to open up the skating rink.
Oh yeah, with the roller.
And he has to go and get some new clothes.
Yep.
So him and Olivia Newton-John and the other guy, they go in to get him some new clothes, and they have a photo of one of the dance scenes from when he was doing that. And I said, "Oh, this is really cool." So I might have to get that. And plus of course, he gave me a discount. Maybe when I'm ready to buy it, he'll let me discount it again. Because I usually just like stuff so I can remember, I can find it again. And then he turns around and says, "Oh, because you like this, I'm going to give you a 20% discount." But I already got money tied up in other stuff. But it's a really cool picture. I almost like it more than the one I have. The one I have is just him on his skates.
Hmm.
Yeah, you guys seen that one before. I showed it a bunch of times.
Yeah, because I had just pulled out all my Olivia Newton-John's albums out to spin after she died. So
I know. Where's your Firefall records?
They're scattered about.
Because a guy from Firefall, he died too. I think he died a little before. He died a little before Olivia did, I think.
I didn't hear that he died.
Yeah, I forget his name now.
Yeah, well, like last Monday, it had some interesting stuff going on. It was my wife's birthday, and she was off that day, and my daughter was off, and My wife just wanted my daughter and me to go with her to just do something during the day. So we ended up in a touristy area in southern Wisconsin called Lake Geneva. And it was crowded, a lot of people there. Had fun finding parking and stuff, but
Hmm.
with me being on a king, I found out that I can't walk as far as I used to be between taking sitting breaks. So, but uh, but we went to we were looking around in some of the stores and stuff there, and we ended up the last place we went to was mainly, I think it was around the last place was ice cream place, and I was wearing this cap in there, and the girl that was dishing up the ice cream there said, "Oh, well, when we were paying for it, she said, oh, you get uh, uh, some fudge for free."
Ooh.
Because I guess they give veterans some free fudge. I thought it was a tiny thing. No, it was like this, like this big.
Wow.
And since it was my wife's birthday, I got the mint chocolate chip because that's her favorite. Around her favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite too, Tim.
Yeah, I hope you got her something nice and just did take a record you didn't want anymore and wrapped it up and gave it to her.
No, I don't do that. I mainly ask her what she wants, and because she's not a music collector. She doesn't mind me having my collection, but uh, uh, but when I'm listening to it, see, I'm in my man cave, is where my music and books are at, and her big hobby is reading. So reading
Okay,
and
I'm
travel.
going to be right back.
Okay.
Is it getting dark in your house now, Jorgen?
No dark in my house. It can't be because I have I have light here, but darker outside.
Yeah, 'cause after you put the light on, it's like, because you're in the dark there. I said, oh, he doesn't want to talk to us anymore. He wants to hide in the darkness.
He's thinking about the Bruce Springsteen song "Dancing in the Dark."
Yeah, or Sound of Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So today, Tim, I went Star Wars.
Ever since I started streaming, there's been debating about my light. But if you take a look there, it's a light, and
I went Dallas Mavericks.
I have two
Oh, nice.
lamps at the side. I can't have any more.
So, Calvin, is it time for your daily segment?
Weekly, you mean? Weekly, you mean?
Yeah, weekly segment.
It doesn't show him every day.
Yeah, you know what I meant. I'm having a brain fart too.
Hold on a second. I got technical difficulties.
Okay.
Because on my end, my screen is going wacko.
Yeah,
on my end.
well, mine's just keeps rebuffering today. So
Because I got right now.
On my end, I can see you all.
Right now, I got
clearly.
everybody frozen. Hold on. I might leave and come back. I might leave.
I just do a refresh and might clear it up.
Yeah, that's always a good idea to do. I like your shirt, Jorgen. That's a nice shirt.
No, thank you. Just white, no text on it, anything.
Something like a
That's not like what I wear a
like,
lot anymore.
like Don Johnson in Miami Vice.
Miami Vice, freeze!
Yeah.
Okay, Calvin's back.
He's
we better?
back.
Yeah, we're better. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Everybody was frozen, and James was going like this.
Really?
Yeah, your little box was like flopping up and down.
Oh.
and everybody
Well-
else was frozen.
Well,
So anyway,
I was,
I got inspired for my weekly segment when Cosmic Brian showed this made an Instagram post on it, and then also put it in one of his videos.
Ah,
And this is a great psychedelic album from 1969, because
Cool.
this is a reissue, and the band is called 50-Foot Hose. Want to make me big?
oh yeah,
oops.
come on.
Cauldron by 50-Foot Hose. And like I said, this is a reissue. And the funny thing is that this reissue is a Belgium release, but the band is from San Francisco. They're American.
Uh-huh.
So not exactly sure why they ended up getting a Belgian release.
Well, maybe
Limelight.
maybe somebody in with the company in Belgium like their music, so they offer to.
Yes. So, like I said, this is a psychedelic album. Mostly, most of it's a woman doing the singing. I was trying to figure out if this was husband and wife or brother and sister, and I couldn't find any information on really the members of the band, because there's a David Blossom in the band, and then there's a Nancy Blossom who does most of the vocals. But I couldn't find any information how they're related, assuming they're related. And then the mastermind of the band, his name is, I'm going to try to do this correctly, Cork. I'm going to say Cork Macheski. And because he kind of created a lot of his own equipment to make all kinds of weird noises and such.
Okay.
I mean, he has, because all the things, some of these things, I don't even know what the heck they are. Ringing oscillator circuits, theremin, audio generators, Echolette, ECHOLETTE. I guess that's pronounced Echolette. I don't know what that is.
A lot of them are like synthesizers. So.
Yeah, because it's kind of haunting lyrics, but like I said, most of it is a lot of weird sound effects before the music starts, and then during the musical interludes, it's more weird sounds.
See, this was like during the early days of synthesizers, because the Moog was out, and that was the first big synthesizer, and so those were like different. And those
I guess when they
instruments are
put,
like,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and those synthesizers, when you're naming them off, I've heard of them. They were like different specialized synthesizers back in the day, before they could put most of them together in one package.
They might have thought this was a good idea in '69, but I've had this record for a couple years, but it's hard to follow along with the lyric sheet, because this is what the lyric sheet looks like.
Oh boy.
Good luck.
So you have, like, within each little triangle, there's like 2 or 3 songs, and then you gotta like keep rotating it to follow along. And then if you don't remember where the song is, you're like, oh, what song is this? Where is it?
They must have been
the song's over.
They must have been high on something when they did that.
And after the album,
Well, like I said, it's psychedelic times. They probably thought it was cool.
And after the album is played, they say, "Well, now I know. Now I managed to go through the lyrics. What's the melody?"
But
Holy crap!
like I think actually it came out in '68. They broke up. They formed in '67, and I think the album came out in '68. They broke up in '69, and then I believe, well, they're back together now. I think maybe in the early 2000s they reunited, or maybe in the '90s. I forget now. But anyway, they're still doing. They're still doing stuff. Like I said, this is a 2017 reissue.
Wow.
And I would say probably, of course, they got an epic 10-minute song called Fantasy, Title Track Cauldron, and then Read the Signpost is a good one, and also The Things That Concern You, which is one of the few songs where where there's a guy singing. But there we go. And another thing for Tim to pick up, 50 Foot Hose, classic psychedelic album. Want to be a cool kid, you got to get this.
I have a classic psychedelic album that
I mean, it has to be good.
that I have in a reissue. It's that's a Magic Mixture.
It has to be good. Cosmic Brian has it.
Magic Mixture.
Yeah, you mentioned. I don't think I've got to listen to them yet. Okay, you can make me small. Oh,
Okay.
show off my Dallas Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
So
you're gonna like Iron Butterfly. It's good.
It's beginning not to fit me. I'm losing too much weight.
Uh-oh. So you're on a different angle today, Calvin.
Yeah, because they put because usually I'm on a back table in the clubhouse because they have all these tables set up for when they do bingo and stuff. So I didn't want to mess around and move a table, so I just took a back table because it was close to an outlet.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I could plug in my tablet, and if I needed to charge my phone. So because they're redoing the pool, all the pool furniture is in the back of the clubhouse.
Oh yeah.
So I pulled up a smaller table because I'm like almost in the front of the clubhouse, and I pulled up a smaller table and put my phone and tablet on top of that. So I'm in a different location. Same clubhouse, just a different spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would, if I was there and I was playing bingo and I won and I got bingo, you know what I do? I'd be funny and go, Ringo, like Ringo Starr. I go, Ringo.
Or go like Boingo.
Yeah.
Here in Sweden, we have a photographer, a celebrity photographer whose name is Bingo.
Bingo, really?
That's a dog's name too.
Yeah, B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O.
It must be dangerous when you're taking that dog to a bingo hall and they're having number Ivor 54. Bingo, bingo. Where are you?
Bingo, get over there. What, did you win? No, that's my dog's name, Bingo. You ever go play bingo there, Calvin?
Nah, no.
Yeah,
Oh, I see your burglar came back.
Yeah, the burglar's there. It's my mom. Say hi to the burglar.
Hi,
Mom,
burglar.
You're the burglar to Calvin.
Hi, burglar.
She wants to go pee.
Yeah.
Well,
This is fun.
I figured I'd show you the book I'm currently reading. Hopefully, I'll be getting done with it today. It's called Nowhere Nice, and author's name is a pseudonym for another author. It's his I can't remember his real name, but he wrote this under the pseudonym of Rick Gavin.
Is it about New York?
No, it's it's says a crime novel. In real small letters there, it says a crime novel by. So I got because said crime novel. This is weird. It's takes place in like Mississippi and Arkansas and Alabama, where it's a group of black guys are picking each one of the group up that had set up a guy to go to prison, and it was pretty much a life sentence, and so they're going around trying to find them, going around in the guy's Escalade, and so it's a weird book. There's a lot of swearing and stuff in there. They're just driving around everywhere, but I'm almost done with it. So I should be done later today.
Yes, I'll take her out a bit. That's 30 minutes. No. Want to go?
Oh, and so it's about walking Sadie.
I'm very fascinated with those who have the patience to read books. I hardly have any patience to sit down and read.
Well, since I can't work, reading is one thing I can do, and I don't need too much light for it.
You made yourself small too early.
Yeah. Wow, you can show something like what you're reading
No,
now?
Yeah, I'm reading the CD booklet.
Wow.
No, I bought something that's supposed to make me smarter.
Hold on, guys.
These are supposed to make me smarter.
What, Candy Crush or something?
They're supposed to help me focus. Candy can sour bears.
And you think it works?
I don't know. I just got a free sample. Well, not free. I had to pay $2 for shipping. But
So do you think you're smarter than a fifth grader?
no.
Well, let's put it this way, Calvin. If you eat some of those and you hear Mr. Miyagi go, "Focus, Calvin, son, focus," then you'll know you're focused.
Yeah, I figured I could have used these yesterday. Because poor James, I'm on the stream with Doc and Robert P. and of course Jurgen was there too, and saying hello to everybody, and suddenly I couldn't remember James's name. It's like, "Hi, Jurgen. Hi."
The guy next to me.
What? Oh, James.
Yeah, you had a little brain fart there, Calvin, yesterday.
Man.
But you showed some stuff today that you didn't show last night. Well, let's see if it works. Focus. That's a gummy bear. Focus.
Focus, Calvin, son. Focus. Focus. Focus.
Is it sour or sweet or?
Yeah, it's sour. But hey, it has
for the judgment.
it has alpha GPC in it. Has to be good.
Whatever that is. I don't even know what the hell that thing is.
I don't know either.
Well, if it tastes good, then that's the best part of it all.
Yeah, just so they're not like some stuff that my sister had sent me a couple of years ago after pot was legalized here in Illinois. She sent me some gummies with with marijuana in them.
Oh,
No.
those are the best kind, man.
It's not those kinds of gummies.
No, since it says focus on them.
So Tim got a little high and
Yeah.
watched some Cheech and Chong movies, and you had the munchies, didn't you, Tim?
Oh no, I just tried them both times, a couple of them, and both times they just made me fall asleep.
Oh,
What was funny, the second time I did it, my mom called me, and that's what woke me up was my phone ringing, and I was still high trying to talk to her. And
well, that reminds me of the time my cousin Tim told me he got high on ecstasy, and then he called his dad. He said it was the best conversation he ever had. He said, "I love you, Dad." And he said, "I love you too, son."
and see, my sister
those
lives
5
in
CDs.
Colorado, so
Those 5 CDs I picked up from the library today, and those 2 CDs I had for last week. But like I said, I have that contract with Tim. That he gets
that's what you
first.
said on Docs.
When I get new stuff, he gets the first look. His show gets the first look at it. So that's why I didn't show it on Docs yesterday.
Oh. That was the first time you've been on Docs on camera, I think.
No, the second time.
Oh.
yeah, I need to. I'm just hoping sometimes soon I won't have migraine when he's on, and then I go on with him.
Because he has so many regulars. Plus, I didn't have any Partridge Family, so it's like I don't want to go on. I don't have any Partridge Family, but now I'm getting some Partridge Family.
Which one?
I got a 45 coming. I think I Love You, and then I don't know what the B-side is.
I forgot. I actually bought these 2 night days ago.
What, is it still sealed?
No, it's not still sealed.
Yep, I have both of those. Right now, I can't.
I got both too. I got both.
I'm not sure where I have mine at now, so.
Yep, I got both.
Well, you got to know where they are if you're going to go on Doc's show.
Yeah, I have to find one before I go on there.
You always have to have them right by your side when you're on Doc show because we randomly just pull them up and show them.
Let's just say like this: you won't get banned if you don't have a Partridge Family. It's just an ego to show the Osmonds, and I would never buy any Osmonds just to please him.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can show up one of my Osmonds on there with him, and he considers that to be the same.
Yeah. And Tim, I hope next time I go live sometime, I hope you'll come on my stream again and join me on the panel.
Yeah, I hope so. And
you can hang out with me and JJ.
Yeah. So,
because JJ has a lot of cool stuff to show.
Well, JJ wants to go on a dig with me sometime because it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me from where he is.
Oh.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go with JJ when you go to Half Price Books and ask the person at the desk if they have any sex.
Well, then there's also Toad Hall, Culture Shock, and CD Source.
And pray
Toad Hall has them. Toad Hall's on YouTube.
Yeah, so is Culture Shock.
Okay.
I'm not sure about CD Source. But I know both Toad Hall and Culture Shock, they have sites you can go to and purchase stuff from their sites too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So I guess this is going to be your stream for today, and you're going to just chill out tomorrow, or are you going to do another one tomorrow?
I probably won't come on tomorrow. I'll just make this for this weekend. Then next week I'll be on Tuesday.
Hey, George.
Hi, George.
Yeah, we're
Calvin,
all surprised when he came on today. I was like, "Whoa, it's not Tuesday." He said. So Tim said he had a brain fart and thought it was Tuesday.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Yeah, because Calvin originally had texted me on Instagram, George, and said, "Looks like Tim's going live." I'm like, "What? It's not even Tuesday." I'm like, "What the hell?" And I looked. And I said, "Holy shit, he is going live."
That Tim has a stream on the Monday. Why not? But when it says Tuesday on the title.
I know that at first I didn't realize that it said that. Then I went back and I said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Then I started to think, well, it's Monday today, or is it?
Well, that's sort of like Saturday Night Live. They'll have have shows on a weeknight.
Yeah. Well, that's true. So hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So how are those?
It wasn't until I went back and looked at the thumbnail again. I said, "Wait a minute! It says Tuesday."
Yeah, it's Monday.
Because it said Tuesday with Thrifty Tim or whatever it says.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
But yeah,
okay.
I kept because I emailed you and then I did a Facebook Messenger and I kept flipping back and forth each time. Like I said, because I said, man, it's going to take me a half hour to walk back home. I got to find out if Tim's just mixed up. And then I said, I got to give up, and I just started walking home.
I was like, what? Because usually he sends me a message on Facebook to say if he's going live or not. I'm like, and then I came in here and I was like, and I saw the link to go on StreamYard, so I clicked on it and I went in and said, Tim, you have your days mixed up.
Yeah, well, that happens. I haven't worked for almost 14 years, so.
Oh yeah.
So the days blend in together.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, I just got caught off guard.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how long you've been disabled, James or Calvin, but you know how the days just tend to mix in together.
George says if Patrick comes on tonight, it will be a strange day. Yes, it really will, George. He'll get his Tuesday night theme tonight, but I doubt that's going to happen. But it would be funny if he did go on the wrong day. I'm like, wait, this is not the right day. It's tomorrow.
Just because I'm on today. You'll see that and
you know what? It'll be opposite day.
Yeah.
Well, today opposite day because everything's opposite.
Yep. Just a minute. I have somebody knocking on the.
All right.
I hear you knocking.
Someone's knocking on the door. Someone's ringing the
bell. Every day is Saturday.
Come on, baby. Open the door and let him in.
That was my son.
So George says to you, every day is Saturday, right, Tim?
It was my son. He needs to be in work soon, so. Yeah, every day's like a Saturday, yeah. But then I usually stay home a lot on Saturdays too.
Well, it's Saturday. Every day is Saturday to me too, because I'm retired as well. So.
I don't know what's that Morrissey song? Every day is like Sunday.
Exactly what I was thinking of.
Calvin, you know what my favorite Chris Christopherson song is? Take a wild guess. I bet you'll never guess it.
You don't even know a Chris Christopherson song.
Sunday Morning Coming Down.
Oh, Johnny Cash had a hit with that too.
I love that song. Sunday Morning Coming Down.
The song was called that. Take a wild guess. You never know what it is.
And or put you like Chicago, Saturday in the Park.
Oh yeah, Saturday. in the park. Must have been the 4th of July.
I'm still mad at them
Why?
because I saw them 4th of July like long time ago. I'm still trying to remember if I saw the Beach Boys twice on 4th of July or all the bands I remember seeing were all on the same bill. Because I remember Chicago, I remember Hall & Oates, Starship, and of course the Beach Boys. I can't remember if it was two different 4th of Julys or the same show. But, obviously they have that song, Saturday in the Park, feels like the 4th of July. And they did the concert 4th of July. They didn't do that song.
Wow.
They didn't do the song that mentions 4th of July in it.
Okay, I've got a song stuck in my head, but I can't remember who sings it. The Night Chicago Died.
That was Paper Lace.
Okay.
Yeah, not Chicago.
Yeah, see, I 4th of July last year, I saw Cheap Trick in concert.
Ooh.
Well, since I live in their hometown, but that's the second time I've seen them in concert. I've seen Chicago concert.
I actually listened to recently. Chicago has a new album out, and I heard their current new single, "If This Is Goodbye," and I must say I'm so gravely disappointed. It's definitely maybe the worst song that Chicago has ever made. I was so disappointed.
Yeah,
and I'm a huge fan of them.
So who's the lead singer now? Because Peter Cetera left the band.
Robert Land.
Oh, well, they pretty much kicked him out.
Why?
Robert Land.
Yep,
He's always been the singer.
Well, they have been having off and on.
Yeah. See, one of the things I watch, and I said I watch movies, talking of them remind me. I watched a documentary about them. I think it was on Tubi or Filmrise, one of the two, and they talked about following the band through the years, and like after talk about how Peter Cetera pretty much tried taking things over in the band, where they started out there. There was no main person in the band. And so in the 70s, where Peter Cetera pretty much took it over with all the lead singing and stuff, and especially after Terry Kath died.
Yeah, because that was the night Chicago died, when Peter Cetera fired the horn section.
Wow.
Well, I have been people saying which Chicago era is the best. I have liked Chicago I like the jazz rock in the early style. I like the soft 70s style. I like the 80s more rock, 80s rock style. But when they're starting to involve more modern horn section with today's more R&B style, then I'm backing off. It sounds
I can understand that.
Are you having a hot chicken sandwich?
Yeah. And then there was the number one hit song that he did for the Karate Kid Part 2, The Glory of Love.
That was
Peter God.
Not Chicago.
Yeah, I know it was Peter Cetera, but I like that song. Because I had the 45.
But back then you couldn't tell the difference. It was almost the same thing.
Pretty much.
Cetera is a lot softer than Chicago was.
Yeah.
Well, didn't the first...
Well, not really, because they did a lot of ballads, and then, like I said, eventually he fired the horn section, so they didn't have horns anymore.
But Chicago was a little more rock ballad, while Cetera was a whole lot more...
Didn't the first album they do after Cetera's out, they tried doing changing the tune for 25 or 64, which is weird.
Oh, it looked like Jorgen's on the search. He gonna find something.
Yeah, I think there's a documentary about Terry Kath that you can watch on YouTube for free.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it has ads in it, but you can watch. I think it's free.
Well, Tubi and Filmrise are both free also.
Ooh.
Yep, that album.
This is the single 2564. I'm not going to say that it's horrible. It's actually a pretty good beat somewhere. It's okay, but comparing to the original original one is like Bobby Heenan said. It's like comparing ice cream to horse manure.
Yeah.
But it's fun to have anyway. So it's great beat, but it's nowhere near the original.
Right.
That's pretty cool. We have a band named Boston. We have a band named Chicago.
Got Kansas.
Oh yeah, Kansas. I forgot.
And we have
Ohio
Florida. Yeah, Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Florida Georgia line.
Georgia
So-
Satellite.
What's that?
And in Finland, there is a techno band called Dallas Superstar.
Hmm.
And of course, there's Boston and.
But did they have to get permission to use the name Chicago?
They might. I'm not sure. Well, like their first album, they count themselves Chicago Transit Authority, but that's the name of the system for the trains and buses in Chicago, and they were ready to take them to court on it.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think cities copyright their own name. I don't.
No, they can use the city name, but they couldn't use the transit authority name. That was
Yeah.
right.
You're right. So
Yeah.
That's the only Chicago album I have is the first one.
I know Jerry and the Pacemakers had a different name, but they couldn't use it, so they had to call themselves Jerry and the Pacemakers after. I forget what the original. I forget what the original name was because it was copyrighted, I think, and they couldn't use it.
I have Chicago 1, 2, 20.
yeah, I have one through like 19 or 20, but the one after D showed. I have I have the Chicago at Carnegie Hall full set of it too, and
You know,
But-
two well, one's a band and one's a singer. You don't hear much of them anymore. Loverboy and Corey Hart.
I have most of Loverboy's albums are like through the 80s anyway. 80s albums anyway.
I heard some Corey Hart song in modern days. And it went in here and out here.
I remember 6 o'clock in the morning. I was at my friend's house when I was still in high school, and we were camping in the backyard. And he had his boombox right next to me, blasted. I wear my sunglasses at night at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. What the hell are you doing? It's time to get up. We're going to go bike riding. At 6 a.m.? I'm like, no, I want to go back to sleep. I was like, holy crap, what are you doing?
I actually love Corey Hart singles, and I have still 3 Corey Hart albums. But until I heard one of the albums, I didn't realize how testing his voice is to hear a whole album with him, because he's very strong voice like this. It's hard to listen to it in 10 tracks in a row.
I like his song Never Surrender.
I love Never Surrender. It's a classic from the year when I started listening to pop music. I have it on 12-inch.
The Boy in the Box was a good song too.
The entire there's an album. That's the album title.
And Eurasian Eyes, I think. Is that Corey Hart, Eurasian Eyes?
I can't remember right now.
I don't know.
But you know the song I'm talking about, right?
No, I don't have any
Uh-oh.
Corey Hart my collection, so I can't tell you.
I don't have any either. But Sunglasses at Night was always a strange song because he's at the beginning, he's all nice and calm and you understand everything he's saying. Then all at once he just starts shouting. Then you can't figure out what the heck he's saying.
Ah, I
Eurasian
can't really
Eyes.
see that. So small.
we have Eurasian Eyes here.
Yeah, I was right.
Okay.
Great album. Love Corey Hart.
Yeah, but he is, as I said, he's a great artist, but it's a little hard listening to his raspy voice for 11 tracks, I realized.
Well, I
And
remember
the thing I remember about Loverboy is when they were on when they did it behind the music for Nirvana,
Uh-huh.
and at the beginning they were talking about the music scene before Nirvana took over. You know how it was like hair metal and stuff like that, and they had the guy on I don't remember his name, the lead singer from Loverboy, and he goes, "Yeah, Nirvana ruined our career."
Really?
Because
Jorgen, do you have,
once grunge took over, then kind of hair metal or anything close to hair metal just kind of died, and everybody switched over to grunge.
And we rather say that Metallica's more ruined than grunge did.
yeah. Do you have Cuts Like a Knife, the Bryan Adams album?
I have it.
I love that album. Straight from the Heart, great song.
Talking about grunge, that's a teaser. I got some grunge coming. I don't think anyone's ever shown grunge on Tim's show. So people get ready. You're going to get to see some grunge pretty soon.
Was not have been able to find it.
Cuts Like a Knife. Da, 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 da. And I made it. Well, I didn't have a video camera at the time, but I did a really cool. I made up a really cool video of myself lip syncing to Straight from the Heart from that album, and I was doing all the moves and I was lip syncing it, and then at the end I go back on the couch like I'm dreaming the whole thing. It's really cool what I did back in the day. And then for Christmas of 1985, I got on vinyl. I got the album "Reckless," Bryan Adams. It's summer of '69. Great album.
Yeah, with me, of course, I was already an adult at the time, so and did the airport, so I bought the albums and I saw them in the BX record store. Okay.
Picture disc. What song was that?
This contains an interview. It's an interview.
Oh, wow.
From 1983, an interview.
Ah. Nice. Everything I do it for you. Great song.
Actually, I would consider it totally overplayed, but I actually think I can still listen to it, surprisingly enough.
Well, you don't hear as much about Bryan Adams anymore either.
Adams, he have released a new album right now. I hear a song from him every now and then. It's not like before, but songs are much weaker than it was before.
It's almost like he disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, because you hear of Ryan Adams a lot now.
Ryan Adams, yeah. Then he gets too confused. Oh, is that Bryan Adams? In a new song, I said, no, it's Ryan Adams. It's like, okay.
Yeah, because I have Cuts Like a Knife, Reckless, and then one after that, Heat of the Night or whatever that's called. I can't remember
Then
anymore.
there's one, Waking Up the Neighbors or something.
I have that on CD, Waking Up the Neighbors.
I remember that one.
Yep. That's that one I have.
I must say that this is a sadly overlooked Bryan Adams album. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a lot better than it gets credit for. It's
Oh, yeah.
went pretty much on the radar, but it's definitely a great one.
Wow.
That's because everything was going more towards
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
hip
waking up.
hop
and
or like or the pop, like the younger people and hip
On the
hop.
other hand, I must say that Bryan Adams has always been a ballad guy, and it's a great album, but it doesn't contain any new heaven. It doesn't contain any new typical Bryan Adams ballad style. It's a more rock album than Adams has done before. So maybe that is one reason.
Oh, well, the song, the Rebel from it was on one of Roger Daltrey's albums. The song Rebel, Roger Daltrey did a cover on it with on this
I just love it.
on this album, Under a Raging Moon.
Ah.
I just love the
I
Bryan Adams song. Only the Strong Survive from that album is amazing.
Oh, that's a good song, yeah. The three top songs from Reckless for me are Summer of '69, Heaven, and It's Only Love, and That's All. With Tina Turner.
Oh yeah, I got bad news for you, Tim.
What?
Since you mentioned rap for a second, Record Crate was doing, I think it was on Saturday, because, well, this whole month he's been doing CD sales, but he mentioned that he bought a whole collection of stuff from a guy, and a lot of it's Beastie Boys. So you might be getting some rap on your show, Tim.
I just give them to
buying
my
up some rap? You can get some rap, Calvin?
Oh, I got some, but like I said, because I showed the couple Beastie Boys that I got, but supposedly Record Crate has a much more Beastie Boy stuff now. So I don't know if he's going to put it on a sale or just sell it at the store. Or
I remember No Sleep, Tell Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
I have only one Beastie Boys single, and that is Intergalactic, and that's the only Beastie Boys single I want.
Oh.
I have a hard time listening to their yelling in each and every time they rap. They don't rap, they just scream right out, and I can't listen to it.
Well, I'm sorry for not saying this, but I have to go. I have some phone calls I have to make.
All right. Sounds good.
So until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.
Oh, yeah.
Bye, folks.
Bye. I got to go eat dinner now.
Happy Monday.
See you later, guys. Yep, happy Monday. Not Tuesday.
Well, you showed us again tomorrow.